In this video, you will learn every trick and strategy that I know to make you a better leverage trader. First, we begin with how to calmly leverage trade. The 27X system allows you deeper, stronger wins, less stressful. You don't have to stare at the screen. We avoid liquidation. And in this video, I'm going to begin, and it's actually in two parts. I'm going to put them together. Okay, the video crashed, but it was such critical information. The first thing I'm going to do is show you how when you send Bitcoin to the exchange, how to speed up that transaction. I'm going to walk you through everything you need, and I'm going to show you how to enter the trade and win the trade. I made this video yesterday, but it is unbelievable. Get ready. Stay for the whole thing. The links you need are below the video to get into my free Discord and all of that. Let's begin. Educational video. I am going to teach you step by step how to make money with Bitcoin. Now, we had an overnight pump from potentially a Michael Saylor buy. It was for several hours up here. I want to share with you a little trick. Now, below my video is a link to the... Once again, this was not filmed today. This was filmed yesterday, so don't let the numbers fool you. But enjoy and absorb the lesson. Exchange I trade on, Bit2next. There's a couple other exchanges as well, but I like this because it is instant withdrawals, it's easy to trade on, and it's very fast. I just deposited some Bitcoin. Let me show you a little trick with an empty Bitcoin wallet. Right before you're about to hit send on the Exodus wallet, check this out. Most people don't know this, and they wait forever for their Bitcoin to get there. If you press these three dots on the top, check this out. So we're going to go to send. Now up here, these three dots, most people don't know this. Slide this all the way over to top priority speed. Hit confirm and then send your money. This is epic. Your Bitcoin will no longer sit on the chain. It'll get there quickly and boom, you can start trading. Use this chart from BitMEX. You can use any chart. Even on here on Bit2next, they have the same charts. Let me show you something. When you go to deposit, a lot of people, and you check USDT or whatever, I like to send USDT. It's almost instant, and you use the same speed up tool that I just showed you on USDT. You see it on the sending page of your Exodus wallet. Okay? If you like that tip, let me know in the comments. Nobody ever taught me that. I had to figure that out myself. But after years of doing this, it's simple. Now, once you click USDT or whatever and you select the chain, sometimes your phone can't scan, for whatever reason, the barcode. You could copy the code, but instead, if you come here and change this to light mode, you can scan it. Crazy thing. If it happened to you, let me know in the comments. It happened to me. I hate light mode, then I go back to dark mode. Once my funds arrive, they're going to be here in spot. Well, let's go to the wallet here. So they're going to arrive in assets overview, and when they arrive, we're going to convert them. Okay, we're going to use something simple. We're going to convert this BTC. Watch, it's going to come in as BTC, and it may not show it yet. Hold on. It won't show it until it comes, but we're going to convert it to USDT. Takes a second. It's one click, and then after that, we're going to come here and we're going to transfer it. Because spot is like your wallet. It's where you convert different cryptos. It's where you withdraw from. Futures is where you trade. Very, very simple. Now, when you want to withdraw, the same process but in reverse. Use this. So you'll hit transfer. Then you're going to switch this. You want to go from the futures account, all your trading money, everything, whatever profits you have, whatever, to spot. And you click all, and then you can withdraw. So let's wait for my Bitcoin to get there. I'll show you how to do the exchange, and we'll see if we can make some money. I wanted to short over 86,000, but already we're down to 85,872. I love shorting the Michael Saylor pump. I want to keep this video totally action-packed and full of content. We used to trade on 86X cross, okay? Now we trade isolated, and we trade lower leverage 30X. You'd win more. It's faster and less stressful. It's insane how we used to stress out, and now we relax, we come back, we look at the Coinbase 1 hour chart, and if we're shorting, we look for a big red line down. Okay, if we're going long, we look for a big green line up, and then, and only then, do we stop sipping our pina coladas, get off our yachts, and go over and check the screen. The link for my Discord is below. When you come in, say hello, okay, especially if you're new, so we know you're not a bot, and you could trade over my shoulder. Instead of being a turkey, again, this Thanksgiving, you can come and kick some crypto ass with us. I like to take a screenshot, boom, just to start the games. Okay, hold on. I want to get a nice picture. Smile. There you go. I like the screenshot tool. I link it in my link tree, which is in the description box of this video. It's very hard to find. You have to click show more. When this gets over the whole number of 86,000 and they pump with some morning excitement, I'm going to short it. And I'm going to short it at like 34x with my entire wallet. Whatever I sent over, 7,000, whatever, the whole thing. Watch. This is where most people fail. They sit and they stare at the chart, and then what happens is they think, you know, it's never going to go back over 85. I'm going to short now. That's a mistake. I promise you. It will go over, 86. The next whole number. We're too close to it, and Bitcoin is predictable. Okay, I list these times of day in my Discord. We use these infographics to tell you when Bitcoin's going to pump or dump. And it does the same thing almost every day. Most people will never tell you this. I don't like to trade on my phone. I don't think you should either. Bitunex is really easy to sign up for. There's a link below. And it takes just an email address and a username to get started. It's a really, really great exchange. I've been trading on this for years. Okay, I've traded on others like Margex and a lot of up-and-coming ones. I link a few of them below, but so far my favorite is still this one. So we sit here. Let's go to futures. We're waiting for our Bitcoin to get there. It takes so long. This is why even with high speed, Bitcoin is really, really slow. So I'm going to wait and be over the whole number. I'm going to do this absolutely perfectly into when they pump in the AM pump time. Right now it's 8 a.m. They pump around 9:30 into the stock market open. By then, our Bitcoin will be there, and we will be able to short perfectly. So let's set up. We come to the futures page, and we go to the wallet. It hasn't arrived yet. Okay, good. We want to come up here and make sure that we are on isolated. What does this mean? Isolated means you can only lose what you put in the trade. We always used to trade crazy. Okay, hold on. Where is it? Like this on cross. And it would drive us nuts. It was almost like giving them control of your wallet. On isolated, we remain in control, and now we have ways to avoid liquidation. So confirm isolated. Let's start with a lower stress number, but yet high enough to be speedy. So we're going to go in at 24x. Confirm. Confirmed. We're going to wait until they buy the dip, even if it goes to 96,500. We're going to watch, and we're going to apply this rule. Are you ready? I teach this in my one-on-one consultation. I'll pitch in my Discord in my description box. Let me teach you how to leverage trade. Okay? I teach you personally. You can read all this. The consultation with me, then the ongoing help. It's all included. It's your own room. It's called the Legends Room, where myself and all the people I've trained are every day. Consult recap videos and live pop-up Zooms. But the big thing is the consult with me. You don't even have to ask a question. I will teach you how to turn this into a simple game of war. We call it war. We used to call it war in the 1 minute chart. But now, that was when Bitcoin was $5,000. Today, Bitcoin, okay, is around $85,000. So we can't use the 1 minute anymore. We've evolved. We use the 1 hour. Look, and we're taking a deeper dive. There's a new 1 hour at the 8 a.m. Look at it. It's a nice full candle, baby. We are going down. Has our Bitcoin arrived yet? Hold on, not yet. Okay, we have two occurrences. Our Bitcoin has arrived, and we are over the whole number. So let's go back here. Now, here's how you do it, step by step. Go to spot, go to convert. Now, click this, Bitcoin. Convert to what? USDT. Maximum. Convert, convert. Done. From here, next step, go to your wallet, and you want to go transfer. So, if you deposit USDT, you skip this whole step. It goes straight to futures. You don't have to mess with spot. But anything else, you have to go ahead and move it all. here to futures in order to trade. And now you're going to go here to USDT-M futures. This is step by step. So we're at 24x leverage. Now, the gap is going to remain the same no matter how much money you put in. This is the AM pump I was telling you about. And it could pump more, so we're waiting. Money is made waiting. We are the assassins. 247. Now look, it doesn't matter if you put $1,000 in at 24x or $10,000 in. Your gap is going to be the same. Let's put $1,000, right, at 24x. Hold on, let's wait. Let it chill out a little bit. See, in looking at the chart, we're going to have to wait before we short because the bigger the candle, the bigger the move. Stronger the candle. Now, the smaller the candle, the weaker the move. Look at this last new 1 hour candle. It's about to go green. It's unsure. So let's go back to Bittunex. The price is always slightly different on each exchange. If we go in at, let's say, it's going to make a difference in how far of a gap we have between us and liquidation. Let's say we want to go in and leave this for a longer term. Okay. Now, let's say I want to put, out of the $6,000, I want to start with $1,000 here. Okay. Now, this is critical. Look at my gap. Because my leverage is so low, 22x, I have a gap between myself and liquidation of about $3,000. Okay? $2,500 around there. I can add to the gap if I want to. How do I do that? Not with the leverage, but with this pencil. See, my remaining balance is here, $5,600, and my liquidation is $89,886. If I add margin here, look, do you see it affects now? My liquidation is $98,000. Okay, if I add that $2,000 from my wallet to this current trade, keeps my leverage intact. But I'm going to hold off and wait because it's AM pump time. I might want to add a little bit to the top of this pump. Look at this, it turned green. Does this mean direction is totally changing? No, but we've seen it coming. The bigger the candle, the stronger the move. The smaller the candle, the weaker the move. So we have a very small green. Now we need to see, are there going to be 4 more big greens here in the 1 hour? That will mean direction is confirmed for long. If not, this is just an AM pump. Now, here we are. We're only down 1%. See, that's where people get scared. We're only down 1%. I can add to this trade. Look, I'm going to add another $1,000. Actually, I'm going to add another $2,000 to this trade. Right there. Above the whole number of 86,000, which they struggled with all night. It fell from 88,000. Nice and calm. It's 8:12 a.m. They might pump against me, but this is why I have the gap between myself and liquidation. Now, to make it even safer, but again, this would take away my ability, I can take some of my balance and I could buy more margin, more distance between myself and liquidation. Watch this. So let's just say I wanted to put, it's 94,000 there. If I just add that $692, my liquidation is now $90,000. Now, when you trade on low leverage like this, 22x, you only need to get in a range of like 15% to add to your wallet. And that's what this is all about, adding to the wallet with each trade. The difference from this and cross leverage is that this is not at risk. This $3,000 available is not in the trade. If you are on cross leverage, that entire thing is at risk. This is much more control. Isolated beats cross every time. And if you haven't tried Bittunex, I'm telling you, it's great. I'm going to add $1,000 to this trade, and then I'm going to step out for an hour. So I added to the trade. I have $2,000 in reserve. So out of a $6,000 wallet, we have $4,000 in the trade at only 22x. So we're going to see this. We're going to let it roast for about an hour, and I will be back. It is 8:15 a.m. It's not even 1 hour yet. It's 8:16 a.m. still. Let's jack our leverage a little bit. That's a little better. Now let's rock. I will be back. I'm back. The weight of the trade matters. Let's drop the rest of the wallet in, another $2,000 over the whole number. Take a screenshot. And now I will be back. This is called a walkaway trade. Set, protect,
walk away. $4,000 gap.
Okay, so at this point, okay, I walked away for about 1 hour. The recording had stopped, okay, but the trade was still going. So I have a part 2. So this is the screenshot that you just seen of the trade that was put in, and this was the outcome about an hour later.
And we put in our first trade, and here's where we are right now. This is profitable at 20.
So we're at 28x, up $553, 10%. But we'd like to get more than that. But still, you've seen the every aspect. And the links for Bitunex and my Discord are below. If you really wanted to learn, my Discord is the place to be.
8x, that's $553, 11%. I'm not going to close the trade right now. I'm going to show you everything leading up to this winning trade because,
hold on, this trade balls out. Watch. So let's continue. This was 1 hour later. Again, I taught you the walkaway strategy. And we have those infographics in my Discord where anyone can learn. And also there's my one-on-one consultation. But forget that for now. Watch the trade.
Let me jump in for a second in real time. I think we're winning our trade. All right, everyone, check this out.
Okay, let me freeze the screen. Our trade that we set together, okay, is up $1,275 at 26x. Stress-free trading. 24%.
We are up 24%. This is the trade that was put in that video. Up 24%. $1,219. Here we are. 24%. P&L. $1,200. Wallet is growing. 7,800. We started right here. And let me go ahead and...
Hold on. 25%, $1,200. Listen, if you can do that a few times a day, it's life-changing. Absolutely life-changing.
Let this run. Let's continue with the video. This is the trade you are watching in that video. You are watching it be set up. Let me get rid of this. Here it is. And now 85,000 is about to break. We're up 28% in real time.
Look at that.
29%. Look at this.
It's hard to see on your phone, but that's $1,500 already. And at this point, 85,000 was about to break. This was before the pump that we had.
$100 on a $6,000 wallet. We did go all in. This is the new way. The calm way to trade. Okay, and you can learn about it in my Discord. 27x system. The walk away. Set it, protect it, and walk away.
And you can see how it works. No dopamine, no, oh my God, did I make a mistake wanting to close the trade? And being at 27x on Bitunex with isolated allows you to put more money in the trade, have more control. If you want to learn all the details, really get into my Discord. Click show more under this video. There's a free section. The whole majority of it is free. The only thing you would pay for if you wanted to was my consultation to really become an expert at this. 8 years I've been teaching people how to do this, and now we've simplified it.
$1,400, 28%. $1,500 in real time. Here we go, 30%. Bitcoin is falling. Let me screenshot this. It's important to always take the money. Let's flash close the wallet.
Boom.
Okay.
Done.
Now you've seen step by step.
That's the entire trade. This is the new stress-free way to trade. Below my video, even on your phone, it's hard to find it, or the pinned comment. Click show more. This is the entrance to my Discord. It's an educational place for crypto leverage traders. Turn dust into real crypto. Anyway, or build your stash. Bitunex, my favorite exchange. Sign up. Let me teach you how to trade. My one-on-one consultation. Everybody sells courses and all of that. I sit down with you, share my screen, show you how to enter, how to exit, when to trade, when not to trade, take out all the guesswork, and then lifetime access to trade over my shoulder and watch everything. And these people, you'll get to meet these people who are posting hundreds of testimonials daily. Okay, let's say 25th, all right? So over 100 new messages since November 23rd. And just 92%, 55%, 27%, 43%, 49%, 30%, 47%. Now these people went the extra step these people had my consultation, which is, let me teach you to trade. And here it is. And it's so inexpensive, 0.035. This year, give yourself the gift of a skill that nobody can take away from you. And then when our session is over, there's more. You're never alone. The consultation war room. And look, if you don't have BTC, I can take USDT. Go to Google, do USD, BTC to USD, and figure out what 0.035 is. It fluctuates, but it's reasonable. I'll tell you, the lifetime access to my community, the locked part, the paywall, is priceless. Pop-up Zoom calls with me, being in my inner circle. All those people in the testimonial room become your friends. They say you are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with.